I'm Uncle Lazer. Welcome to the podcast. Go ahead. What were you saying?
So you were just telling me and Aaron about a lewd and lascivious act that a female performed here, and I was asking you, what do you do with that footage? You can't just put it online, right?
Wait, hold on. I want to walk it back just a little quick. Like, we all just sitting in these chairs.
So Darius is right yonder.
So
I was
I'm
in this
Darius.
chair. Yeah, you're Darius. I was in this chair. She's right here. Because we let the girl, they got the side for the camera, so I let them pick whatever side they want to sit on, right?
Okay.
And then she brought a bag, and I thought that was peculiar.
What kind of bag?
Just like a fucking handbag, but not like she
grocery bag?
she had shit in it. Yeah, like HEB bag. Like she had shit in it. And I was like,
travel bag.
I was like, what's in there? And she pulls out this big ass wand, like the little masturbate, like, bzz. And before that, she shot breast milk from here to there in Darius's mouth, from across the way. I had to raise my boots up because I won't get hit. And fucking, yeah. Yeah, and then she's like, has anybody ever squirted on your podcast before? I go, I'll go get a towel though.
Can we slow it? Can we start? How did you get to breast milk, sir?
She said that's not the only thing that squirts.
Yeah.
Oh.
Popped that titty out.
We like,
the
what you
thing
talking
is, she had a kid 11 years ago and never
Yeah.
stopped lactating. We find out a lot of stuff. I've learned a lot of shit since we started doing them OnlyFans.
Do you guys think?
We're going to be the most boring people that have ever been on this podcast compared to that.
No.
No, not a chance.
Do
dude.
you guys think, is she still breastfeeding that motherfucker?
No,
that
she
11-year-old
breastfeeding
boy?
somebody.
No, because
Yeah, you have to you have to continue or it stops.
between the two of us, we have 5 children.
Yeah,
Holy
we
shit,
know
I didn't
how it
even think
works.
about
And that shit dries up if you don't suck on that nipple. It dries up. That's math.
Yeah.
That's in the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah, you got
I think they got to milk because it hurt. If they
Yeah,
don't
you got to
milk
keep
it after a while.
you can wean off or you can keep it going. Like wet nurses do that. You naturally give birth, therefore you start producing milk, and as long as you keep pumping or giving it to someone,
It'll keep coming out. It don't expire?
No.
Oh no, it'll expire, but you have to.
Oh, he's
you
talking
have,
about does it turn into cheese?
You
in
have
there?
to evacuate it to then
That's what
reproduce.
he's asking.
So for someone to be ripping like
That's exactly
11
what I was
years
talking
deep,
about.
Yeah.
that means she's getting that out all the time.
There are women. I have rich friends in Nashville that I'm not going to out anybody's name, but these motherfuckers want to go out and party, and they've just had a kid, like a couple months before, that needs breastfeeding, or they have like a CMA event or whatever.
Yeah.
And they will pay a woman to come over and breastfeed their baby at night, a wet nurse. So a woman can keep that shit going. If Darius could suck on this woman's nipple for 11 years and it would stay wet, that's how it works.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, Darius.
But I
That's-
feel like
I
the
get
people that breastfeed that long, they're the ones that fools and shit. 100%, right?
Wait, what?
Start over?
You're correlating Sandy Hook with breast milk?
Yeah, man.
I like this
if you're
theory.
breastfeeding until you're 11, something's wrong with you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I thought you meant the woman.
No.
I get it.
No.
I don't think she's
No, she's
breastfeeding
not
an 11-year-old.
breastfeeding an 11-year-old,
No,
for
she
sure.
breastfeeding an adult.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
factually.
She's into some hood rat stuff.
Before we get into the
Well,
squirting,
she
I
a
put a
worker.
carrot at a woman's asshole one time, and I woke up next morning and the kid was eating a carrot.
her kid.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not
shit.
good.
He's school letter too, so that's what I'm saying. It's just
Oh my.
it's all
If you
full
get E.
circle.
coli from your mom's butthole, you
Yeah.
might have a
It's
school.
circle of life.
Absolutely.
It's like the Lion King. Same
Before we
shit.
get into this, I want to hear the squirting story.
We're off to a great
I have
start.
another question for you.
What
As
happened?
you're sitting here, handsome man, doing your shit, you're on your show, and you taste. What did it taste like?
Tastes like vanilla ice cream.
It
You never had breast milk?
My
Yeah.
my
You
wife.
never ate your breast?
My kids couldn't. There was nothing there.
What do
you
you
mean?
mean?
Some women, it doesn't.
Oh, okay. So you
how are you the
similar.
breastfeeding expert if you never even had it?
Well, you know.
I've
It's a-
sucked on a titty or two, motherfucker.
Don't tell me what
It's pretty
I
good.
do.
It's pretty good. I done had
It's pretty
a few,
good.
Yeah,
I agree to
I
be
done had a
out.
few breast milks in my day.
Say that again.
I done had a few tastes of breast milk.
Yeah.
From 3 different.
Why are
levels.
you looking at me like you're in the same Buddhist shoes as him? You're not.
Buddhist?
You're looking at me like you're in the same shoes as him, and you're not.
I'm not. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying I'm perplexed. Seems like you have a bit of a slant.
Have you
you're
had
trying to
breast milk
uncover.
before? You had breast milk before?
Yeah.
Did you like it? What did it taste like to you?
Well, because we breastfed all of our kids, and you
Don't
gotta
say it
heat
like
it up.
that.
Yeah,
Don't say
you-
like
you
we-
wanna make sure it's
Don't
good.
say it like that.
No,
dog.
we did.
Don't
Just-
say we did.
As Andrew Schultz would say, just
Or
like
him and
we
his lady, his
made a lot
wife.
of money.
Yeah.
No, you got to put stuff on it because it's got to be warm.
the temperature.
So I'm not like drinking it like in some weird
Wait,
fetish
no,
way.
put
but
it
I
to be
taste it.
warm and then you just
And
do a rail of it?
And
What are
it's
you talking
super
about?
nutritious.
You put it on your
Dude,
wrist.
it's
I
great.
used to
To
drink
make
when
sure
I was bodybuilding.
Yeah, our bass players.
From
Extremely
that
healthy.
lady next door.
I
She's
could
selling her
talk-
excess. Sorry, yeah.
I could talk about Grant, right? Because she was selling it.
You can get herpes from it though, and HIV and shit. So you gotta like check
you gotta
out.
be
Yeah.
careful.
You gotta check
Did the woman
milk.
next?
Grant, our
we're-
bass player's wife, was making breast milk soap and selling it.
Whoa.
Yeah, you
Like
get
Tyler
it's,
Durden
milk soap?
it's
shit.
good for everything, man. Like it's, we're fetishizing it, obviously, but it's actually really good. for like a lot of things. Good for your skin. It has all like to his point.
It's
like
packed with a lot of vitamins.
yeah.
Wait, so you are a sunglasses guy though?
No, I just got these and I'm just riding it out,
Fucking
and then
A.
I'll probably just give these back to you at the end of the week.
No, they're yours. I got 100 of them at the house.
Yeah, you said that to me twice.
So then this
I
woman,
stole these from Lazer's friend the other night. I'm like, give me those. He's like, okay.
I gotta get.
That's fucked
I gotta
up,
get
bro.
back on
It's
this.
all right.
I didn't steal them. I asked.
So
No,
she squirts breast milk
was
to
consensual.
Darius. He says it's nutritious and delicious. Some kids breastfeed till they're 25.
Oh yeah, look
And then she squirted on you.
Hey, Uncle Lazer here. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Drunk Uncles. Listen, this whole podcast wouldn't be possible without you guys watching. It also wouldn't be possible without the sponsor sponsoring. And right now, I got a new sponsorship for you, and they're giving $10 off of your first purchase. All you gotta do is use the code at checkout. It's Brunt Boot. All right, this right here can stop a mud hole into somebody's ass in big BRUNT lettering. You can put your foot up somebody's ass and it feel like a pillow the whole time. You can stop a mud hole and walk it dry. So all you got to do is go to bruntworkwear.com, use promo code Lazer, and you're gonna get you $10 off your first purchase of this mud stomping boot, the old Brunt special. You can walk a fucking mud hole dry in this bad boy. I tell you what, sleek, sophisticated, comfortable. You could shove your foot up someone's ass and it feel like you've been wearing a pillow all day. Because not only is it like walking on a cloud, it does a little damage too. It's working wear for the working man, because that's who they are and that's who they care about. So head on over to the website, down in the description, get you $10 off your first purchase when you use promo code Lazer. That's Brunt Boot for the working man, because that's who they are, and that's who they care about. Yeah, so if you look that picture right behind him, the one that says Abbey Rose right up there, that's me and Darius laying next to her and her wand. See it right there?
No,
It's to your right, over your right shoulder.
That
here.
right there.
Oh, that's a live photo from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, going back to my point, from a logistical standpoint, you creatively get this situation going. You have cameras everywhere. What can you do with that footage? Is it just for you and the homies?
Nah, paywall and fans and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll make
It'll
some
show
money.
somewhere.
Yeah,
Did
it'll
you say
show.
anything when she
What?
did it? Were you like, whoa?
We reacted.
Well, she wanted us to dirty talk to her while she's on the ground. I'm like, hey, that's weird. Nah,
Yeah, he don't know how to do that.
I was like, I'm not.
Now
doing that.
you have
I know
a
how to
I was
do
like,
that.
yeah, baby, go and let me spit on it. And like, then
I'll call her good girl. You know, good girl. You know, you talk to her, make her feel comfortable. You know, and then she got the pissing everywhere.
pissing. I'm talking like when the sprinkler at the back end of go in spurts. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah.
My favorite part about the whole thing is I have found the Lazer line. You can't dirty talk.
Dude, that's piss. No,
Lazer
that's piss.
line.
I can dirty talk with just me and a chick. And even if there's a dude with us too, maybe. But
Just you
she's
and
like,
Darius.
dirty talk to us.
Bro.
I'm just like, don't get my fucking boots wet.
This
You know, like,
motherfucker jumped up here like it was
I
a rat,
jumped up
dog.
that
You hear me?
motherfucker,
He was
dude.
like, oh.
I'm like, it's piss.
I mean,
It's piss,
yeah,
ain't it?
it's got to be.
Even the Jews know.
Not
it's
all of
piss.
it, though.
Yes, that's true.
All of it can't be pee. Because I
some-
didn't piss before, but it ain't that sense of pleasure from that release.
I honestly don't know.
I've never experienced it. So
I'm going to
I
go with the experts.
Yeah.
Is it all
Wait,
pee?
okay, hold on.
What about
Hang on.
70%?
I'm gonna pivot right here because that's what I want to get on to. How long you boys been married? Not to each other, but
18 years this November.
anyways, this is Underoath, by the way.
10 years.
We usually don't start the podcast like this, but I was like, fuck it, Courtney, keep it rolling,
10,
dude.
Yeah.
10 years
You-
for me. This is my second time.
This is
now.
Aaron from
Second
Underoath.
year.
This is Tim from Underoath.
Yeah.
Say hi, everybody.
Hey.
How we doing?
This is
we
my
wrote,
second
we wrote
year.
a Fall Out Boy song. It's cool.
They did. And so, no, I didn't know this. So, Giorgio's a big fan of y'all, okay?
Oh,
and he
hell
goes,
yeah.
Hey, thanks,
no,
buddy.
dude, they were like, they did this one album cover, and then, like, from there on in, everybody copied that fucking style. I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah.
Is that a real thing?
I mean,
I can't say that everybody copied us because it makes me feel like a fucking
I can't
cock.
say that, but
I
But
get it.
evidence would show
Suggest.
that we had a rational influence on the scene.
Yeah,
for
They
sure.
call
Okay.
y'all the trendsetter.
it's been said to us a lot. But it feels weird to say. It's like walking around telling people you got a big dick and then you end up with Ari dick. That's you can't.
Boy, how
Bro.
about them nuts, though? He got a small pecker, but that boy sleeps with a microwave next to him
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
them fucking nuts are swollen.
He
I gotta be
literally
honest
goes
with
to
you.
Ari
bed.
showed his nuts on fucking
No,
Phil
no.
Tony last
He
night.
pulled.
He
He
pulled
them out.
everything out.
He had the
Oh,
whole.
he pulled out. He shit
everything.
on the stage in Vegas last
Shit,
time.
yeah.
Shit and flicked out in the audience. I don't think they aired that episode, but I threw up. I was outside stage. I threw up everywhere. I can't do
Yeah.
shit
He-
or piss.
He literally got up with everything out and hugged a January 6th Raider with his whole package out.
Alex
And
Jones'
that man
mom,
hugged him,
wasn't it?
knew it
Alex
was out.
Jones' mom.
Karen Jones.
Karen Jones.
Swear to God.
She's got this stringy gray hair down to her ass, and she's on house
Hey,
arrest.
hey, dude, that
She
show's
was on house arrest.
That show's on Netflix. So you telling me someone squirted on here? We can't air it on YouTube? You're out of your fucking mind, bud.
Goddamn
It's
right.
true.
No, people say that to us, that we were trendsetters and we started a new thing. It makes me uncomfortable to say it, but yes, that's true.
Okay, so what I want, and you've been married 10 years, you said?
This time.
18.
18. So, well, what's, all right, because I go on tour, and I'm a fucking ruckus. Now,
I
y'all
know
go
it.
on tour being married. What dynamic is that? How is that cute? Because I'm sure y'all still got some fucking hellacious groupies that are just trying to squirt titty milk on you and shit, ain't it? Or am I wrong?
No, that's true.
I want to get the vibe. How
No
y'all
one has ever
navigate
tried
that.
to squirt titty milk on us.
No.
That's reserved.
Am I more?
That's reserved for you, Lazer.
It's an option if you go hunt for it. I'll put it that way.
Okay.
Yeah, we're out with bands that have a few that have different girls every night, multiple girls every night, and we just don't participate.
More so when we were younger, like girls would come up to like a signing line. Like back in the day,
Meet and greet.
We did Warped Tour a lot back in the
Yeah.
day, and there'd be a signing line of like 2,000 to 4,000 people that would last for hours.
Yeah.
And girls would come up and pull their titties out. You know what I mean? Like,
What's a man to do?
I would say I'll sign anything else.
Yeah. Hey, you got anything else? Yeah. I'm amphibious. I can use both hands.
Yeah. Because you and I were talking about this last
Yeah,
night.
we were.
As far as like my sobriety. So,
Yeah, it's
everybody drinks in our industry, and I
Yeah.
just choose not to do that.
How long you been
I love
sober?
that.
6 months today.
Oh, congrats,
Today?
man.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Congrats,
I mean,
Darius.
look, you
Thank you,
still
thank you.
text Molly all the time, a ridiculous amount of Molly.
Not all the time.
That's
Every
not-
once in a while.
So they call shrooms and weed Cali sober. What is Molly called?
I don't know.
You know, I took a pill and it'd be Ibiza sober.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
Ibiza
yeah,
sober.
yeah, yeah.
That's what it is.
But no, yeah, it's
DJ sober.
We're all monogamous. We don't mess around on our chicks ever.
That's badass.
Yeah,
I mean, I just because
traditional.
everybody to each their own, and it's your business.
Yeah,
but,
respect on
but,
y'all,
but
too.
like Bob Seger was the same way. He didn't have any kind of vice.
that true?
Yeah, he didn't cheat on his wife. He didn't fucking drink. Didn't do drugs. None of that shit.
That's
like
cool.
dead ass. So it's cool because that's not that y'all aren't a normalcy. Because like if you're fucking y'all are with Papa Roach right now on tour, like fucking playing huge goddamn arenas and shit. Like
Yeah.
fucking. It's hard to be like, oh no, I'm married. I got kids and shit. I don't know that dynamic, so I like getting that.
There's been
perspective.
I have two things to say about it. There's been a palpable switch, and I learned the term last night. So when we were at Mitzi's last night, there was like scene-looking women that came in like when we were coming up on Warped Tour and we were getting our first blow up pop or whatever.
That's right where she pissed. Hey.
Yeah. That's
Them Converse, we have to throw. We have to burn.
Did you crawl on purpose? You trying to scrub it?
You trying to get a snip? Her panties are up there and she put her panties in a fucking. Anyways, let's talk.
Yeah, you did it. You're fucking sitting and squirt. Good job.
Yeah.
So when we were coming up, there'd be girls around everywhere that looked a certain way. The black nails in the
Side.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yes. Girls
loved 'em.
There was a bunch of those at Mitzi's last night.
Really? I didn't fucking.
He
see-
just went, whoo.
Like not a bunch, but
Yeah.
a few. And I asked somebody. I asked Matt Edgar. I said, "What?
Who are
what-
these? Yeah.
What is this?" Oh, he goes, "Oh, the chuckle fuckers."
Yeah.
And I
I
was
know
like,
exactly what you're talking about now.
and I was like,
I know
You
exactly.
do.
I was like, that's a thing.
Yeah.
So these girls are huge fans of comedy that are around to see what shakes loose. No harm, no foul. So for me personally, growing up, there was a lot of those type of people around. At shows, at Warped Tour, at signings, at whatever. And I always had this thought, which proves that I'm sensitive. It's a pussy, whatever.
Gay.
Number one, like, I would never ruin a relationship by cheating. It's just not in my DNA. But number two, like, these people are there because they love what you do.
Your
They
art.
love your music.
Yeah.
And they're in your music, and they'll say things to you like, this got me through a tough time. This helped me with the death of a
Family
relative,
member.
whatever. Like, this helped me stop cutting myself. I've heard all of these sentences in the last year.
That's dope.
But when I was younger, we heard it more because we were having our pop and all these, scene type women were around. And I never would want to take that ability for them to feel that way based on something that I made because I was horny or because I had an
Dude, you're a stand-up fucking guy.
Yeah.
But
Holy shit!
But to me, if I
the
laid,
redhead, it tricked me out. I wasn't seeing it. But
no, but
damn it,
if
you're
I laid,
fucking-
but
Son of a gun.
if I laid down at night though, and I was like, dude, this girl can't listen to the songs anymore because
Because you threw the worst stick of your life at her.
Yeah.
Dude, you know? You're not that guy.
I'm all sad pushing rope. You know what I mean? Like
wheelbarrow and rope handles. Just
No, I couldn't. It even, and now I'm very married with children, and that's not even an option. But when I was younger, and even when
You're
it
like
was
super married.
yeah, I've been married twice. But yeah, I couldn't imagine that. You know what I mean?
On the flip side of that, though, to the point of like, you don't want to fuck them to take away that, I guess that nostalgia they have with you. With the chuckle fuckers, though, most of the time they're like up and coming comics that are just fucking somebody for a spot.
So it's like
You
some
see what I'm
Harvey
saying?
Weinstein
so
shit.
That's the shit. Well, it's not really grooming. I mean, you're just kind of fucking to get ahead. If I had a pussy, I'd do it too. You know what I'm saying? But but they're not coming up to you like, hey, will you teach me how to play guitar? You know what I'm saying? So I just always.
I don't know the
that
metrics.
balance. Yeah, I just never know.
I learned that thing yesterday. I was in algebra class last night. Matt Edgar was like, "Yeah, it's normal." I'm like, "What? Well, what do you mean it's normal?"
Yeah, it's transactional.
Sure.
At best.
Sure,
like,
sure.
There's things like if it's consensual and you want to do that, it's all good. You know, just for us, like we grew up a different way and we were just like, oh, we just didn't do that.
I feel like you never really know because they could want to take the power because you're powerful. You up here, you might make them feel good with your music, with us, with our comedy, and some people
I think it's the
feel
same
good
as what
through
I'm saying.
sex. It's definitely the same.
Yeah.
And you bring them into a even higher high once they get to know that they can make love to you and they're looking you in the eyes. They're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe
Darius
I'm
said,
fucking you.
"Make love."
This is my hero.
Yeah.
So wait, so when
he throws pole.
When
He
so
said, "Make love."
so when you're
Well, you know, whatever you
slinging,
wanna call
you're
it.
not banging, you're making love.
Yeah, dude.
Up against the wall, up against the wall.
My man.
I mean,
Dude,
man.
speaking of that,
What's up, Uncle Lazer here. Hey, thanks for stopping in and watching the Drunk Uncles. This show wouldn't be possible without the fans viewing it and our lovely sponsors. And today, we got ourselves a new sponsor, and we got a pretty good deal for you. We got our boys at Mando. Okay, listen. Yo, it's summer. It's getting hot out there. You need to wipe your sweaty ass and keep your body odor under control. We've teamed up with the dudes down at Mando. All right, they're giving you 72 hours of stink protection, body odor protection. I get it. I gotta have any word I'm gonna say this. I use this all the time. If not, I smell like a foot. Hey, get your ass under control. Get your body odor under control. I'm talking 72 hours of body control. You sleep at someone's couch, you take a little wipe your ass, wipe your arms, get back to business. Listen, we teamed up with the guys down at Mando to bring you a little collection of all sorts to get that body odor under control so you ain't got that stink ass stinking up the place. And right now, if you go to shopmando.com right now, you can get a little 4-in-1 treat and you're gonna get 20% off in free shipping when you use promo code UNCLE. Who wants to take 3 mini bottles and a stick of deodorant? They got a bar, a Mando 4-in-1 acidified cleaning bar. It's deodorant, face wash, body wash, shampoo, conditioner, all in one. 72 hours of odor control. So if you get in a tight pickle, you stay in that lady's house, you got to get up and get up to another lady's house, okay? You're going to have protection, and you're not going to have a smelly ass. Right now, go to shopmando.com, pick you up a deodorant stick, a deodorant spray, some acidic wipes for that ass. Wipe once, wipe twice, wipe 3 times in there like swimwear. Use promo code UNCLE at shopmando.com. Get free shipping, and you get 20% off.
that's the powerful leverage
it's
they
what?
have.
It's levels.
Levels.
Everybody has a level to it.
Oh, levels.
Yeah.
what do you mean?
It's a
Like you watch porn for a year,
'Cause
then
we
you
all
watch
are-
girl fisting porn like that? Like
No, it's just like he said he
that's
think he
growth.
addicted to it. We all like
That's his
it.
line.
Okay, we all like it. And you say I think that's normal, but some people's normal is a little different than other folks' normal.
Absolutely.
Right? So you might like it a little less than I do, or I might like it a little less than he does.
Yeah.
So it's like I want it. I just got it, but I want some more. I want some more.
Yeah.
It's like candy. You know, you keep eating it, and you're like something is missing. I think this is good, but something. Let me just eat it all at once.
Yeah.
Okay,
you can't
that's
have
good.
just
You know,
one.
dangerous.
Lay's
Can't
potato
just one.
chips.
Dangerous
Yeah.
game.
But not everybody's like that.
Yeah. Or, I mean, I would argue we're both pretty charged.
Yeah.
It's just a discipline of like, we're just not going to do that. Like if you have a 10-week tour, it's just like, you're just not eating for 10 weeks and just be okay with that and compartmentalize that somewhere else. Maybe. And I don't know, honestly, how we do it, but
it's fucking admirable. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
I just don't like Darius telling me that he likes sex more than me because I think that's bullshit.
his dick is definitely bigger than yours. So
Oh,
there's
for
that.
sure.
Yeah.
Hey man, it ain't all about the dick, you know. Some women can't take all that dick, so it really
I'm trying to give you a compliment.
Thank you, man.
You're
But it
welcome.
really, hey, that shit used to be cool when you was, 16, 17, a little big old dick, but 30 something. And she, take it easy. Like, come on, bitch.
I'd like to do like a side by side with Ari and Darius.
Oh, dude, it looked like me and freaking Chris Dudley sitting next to each other in a photo shoot.
Bless, dude.
No, I'm not into no dick measuring contests.
Yeah.
Just throwing it.
That's like a billionaire being like, being rich isn't that cool. Shut up, Darius.
Hey, man, because you've been there. You've been poor before, and you've been
Let me
rich.
borrow. Let me borrow a little bit of that dick. You know what I'm saying,
Dude.
Hey, I do have a question though for y'all, because I mean, I don't preferably like to be fucked up on stage. I mean, I can smoke a little bit, drink a beer or two, be in the pocket. Do y'all perform kind of inebriated? Do y'all prefer that?
Prefer it.
Because I always think it's easier, because I do music and comedy. I always thought being a little fucked up doing music was a lot easier than doing it with comedy.
Called show lube, buddy.
It's the flow state.
It
show
is.
lube.
Yeah.
So y'all ain't fucking tore down, but y'all are fucking.
We've done it, tore down many times.
Yeah.
That's also fun.
We went to Italy, and we went to we took an Uber to what's that city, Venice, and just drank champagne all day, and then came back and played a show. It was just crazy because you could just drink on the street.
Yeah.
So we all went and got a bottle of champagne each, and we're just walking around looking at the water. Oh, it's so pretty. Doing that. Got another one on the ride home, and then went and ripped a gig. And man, talk about being locked in, dude.
Yeah?
Out of body. But then, like, there's other nights where you have too much, and you're like, oh, sloppy. For me, I think if we are like in Austin, like the party that you helped us throw, dude, the next day, it's always the next day, especially as you get older.
That was bad.
That next day, I started our set in front of, a massive arena and did one headbang, and it felt like someone shot me in the head.
No shit.
Like
American Airlines
something
Center.
popped, throbbing, and I was like, oh no.
Oh, God.
But it's less about what you do before it. It's more about what about tomorrow. Like if you're dehydrated and you're all kind of
it's
jacked up,
hangovers now.
like
Yeah.
you're trying to palm mute and your arms are locking up because you're not like.
Yeah, you're not.
So that's kind of the balance we have to do. And we don't go crazy, but I mean, we definitely rage.
We all drink most nights for the most part before we play. But it's like my thing is like 2 beers or 1 whiskey drink. If I'm going to do it. Sometimes I don't too. But if I'm going to do it, it's 2 beers or
But no
1.
speed, no weed, no nothing. Y'all just stand.
I don't like weed.
It makes you okay.
I had a bad experience a few years ago where it made me so anxious, and I haven't touched it since.
Yeah, you had to like talk to God. Like, if you get me out of this, I swear to God, and I'll.
Yeah, it was so bad.
We've all made
He
the
had
pact.
to go bowling with all of his friends, and he was a little high, and it wrecked.
Do you want to hear the story? I'm gonna tell you the
You're
story.
goddamn right, I do.
We were on tour with a band called Bring Me the Horizon, who's probably the largest band in our ilk. And we had a day off in St. Louis, and the buses were parked behind a venue. There's a main road in St. Louis where like all the cool bars, restaurants, it's like 6th Street, whatever.
Yeah.
At the end, there's a place called Blueberry Hill, and that's Chuck Berry's bar.
Oh fuck
And
yeah!
we drank in there all day. And there's a barbecue place across the street. And while we were in there,
the barbecue place is
ticker
good.
tape comes across the television above the bar that Chuck Berry had died. So we drank all day in his bar. He died. And we read about it in his bar. We go eat barbecue. And the night before, somebody gave us a bag of weed. And I was pretty much a daily weed smoker. And I was like, it would be real cool for us to walk back to the buses. I'm going to buy a Wiz Khalifa rolling paper. I thought that was funny at the time.
That's hilarious.
And I was like, let's roll this huge blunt and smoke it in honor of Chuck Berry.
Sure.
So me, my drum tech at the time, who by the way weighs 500 pounds, and Spencer from our band, who's a tiny stick, ex-drug addict that did more drugs than anybody I've ever met, we passed this gram of weed. It was a whole gram. And we passed it around, and immediately, dude.
Do you weigh weed in grams?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Ounces.
Alan.
I don't even know.
So
There he is.
immediately, I have cotton mouth. Like I just ate sand. And the bus is parked on the tiniest of inclines. I'm like, you would never even recognize it. So I'm like, I think I'm done. Like, we finished this whole thing. And I start walking back to the bus. And I feel like I'm walking down Kilimanjaro. Like the mountain.
Oh,
like
no.
it's
He felt like David Goggins.
like I was literally like, and this is barely like as much of an incline as the driveway of this house, like nothing. And I get in the back of the bus and I'm like, maybe I'm just a little too high. So the huge guy sits next to me right here. And then across is Spencer. And he's like, let's listen to music. We're doing weed shit, whatever. white people weed shit, which is like, let's listen to some songs and talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so he goes, yeah. So we turn the music on, and I have an Apple Watch on, and I look down at my watch, and my heart rate's 145.
Oh no.
Sitting still.
Oh no. That'll freak you out even more. Just don't even have the motherfucker on you.
I looked,
God damn it.
and here's the worst part. I look to my left, and this 500-pound, twice my size behemoth is as fucked as I am. So now my brain goes, if this huge refrigerator is fucked, I'm going to die tonight. And about this time, Tim knocks on the door. You guys want to go bowling? And I'm like, what do we do? I'm like, I'm going to the hospital. I'm going to the hospital. And Spencer looks at me and he goes, I know. He goes, we're going bowling. He makes me walk to this bowling alley, and I walk in.
We went bowling.
I walk in, and it's night bowling. Like the
neon and glowing.
Yeah,
and
that's the
I
worst.
rode it out there. But that's the last
What
time
a guy.
that's the last time I smoked weed, 2019.
Wow.
I'll never
Did the bowling
smoke.
alley make it better?
No, it made it worse, but they wouldn't let me go to the hospital. They're like, you're just too high.
Yeah, you having a pan. But because ain't nobody. I ain't got insurance. I ain't paying $700 for no fucking ambulance ride.
I mean, I have insurance, but
Oh.
Kind of hard to hide money, bud. Jesus.
Let me pick that PPO off the ground.
But no, dude, it was like
Yeah, dude, that
it was
sucks.
really scary, and it lasted for like, you smoke weed, you're high for 45 minutes, you smoke it again. This was like a 7-hour.
It had an onslaught.
Like you get on like, imagine riding a roller coaster for 7 hours. Eventually, your ass is going to chafe, and you're like, I got to get out of this.
It was a
bitch.
slow release
you ever
pill.
been too high on stage?
Yo, this weekend, WWE runs it back. Saturday night main event at Evolution, and my bookies has odds on every match. Look, we just signed with my bookie. They're running a deal for our listeners. If you use promo code Lazer with your first deposit, you put $100 in, get you extra 50. You put $200 in, you can get you an extra $100 Benjamin, $100 greenback. Listen, you can bet on everything and all in between, but at my bookie, you're not just betting on winners, you're betting on entrances, turns, shock wins, getting paid when you read the story right. We're out here betting on wrestling. All right, WWE wrestling scripted match. We're betting on. My bookie has all the action. Use promo code Lazer. Get it locked in. Win you some big bucks. Follow my bets for the NFL. Get on my bookie. Let's get a little cheddar, a little extra cheddar this summer. Let's get at it and get gone. MyBookie.com. Use promo code Lazer when you sign up. Get you a little extra cash just for listening to the podcast.
What?
You don't smoke weed. You've never really smoked weed, huh?
I used to when I was younger, like 18, 19.
So do you-
I don't like
Because
that
being
shit.
too high on stage sucks. But dude, like you saying, like how you nodded your head and it hurt, dude. My best sets are hungover.
Really?
'Cause I'm just like, fuck these people. I want to be here. I feel like shit too. Fuck y'all.
So you just let it
And
rip.
You just
Yeah.
fucking
You
don't.
think it
care.
removes the
any of
filter.
the fucking any of the like anxiety or angst. Like fuck these people. I don't care.
Yeah, but with music though, it's like very, as you know, playing. It's like it's tactical and you
Sure.
need motor function.
Yeah, you need to
So
be-
you can't go up just like seeing God and then play some technical riff and think you're going to do a good job.
Yeah.
We were in Copenhagen one time, and me and you and Grant and James went to a brewery. It might have been McKellar. I don't remember. But we had a show that night where we had just gotten back together. Our band broke up for 5 years, and we were playing our two biggest records back to back. Long set, like 22 songs or whatever.
Hour and a half.
And we
plus.
went all day to our favorite. It was McKellar. We went all day to our favorite brewery. It's our favorite brewery now. We went there and just drank IPAs for like 6 hours.
Oh, the pine cone beers. Yeah, they'll fuck you.
And we got
They
back-
will.
we got on, and I'm like, I'm drunk, but I'm like, I feel like I'm a click or two above show loop, right? So I'm like, it's gonna the first two songs, like,
hold it in.
I'll sweat it out, and we start playing, and then like I guess when my blood pressure and heart rate raised, it made it worse. And like by the third song, I was like,
He had 4 snare drums, but
I
he
was-
only had 1.
I was messed up.
Yeah.
And that was, and it was 2 hours of fear because I was afraid that like,
And you
I-
gotta sing while you do that.
I gotta
too, huh?
sing while I do it
God
too,
damn.
and that's my thing. That's why show lube is enough, and any further, I start to forget words because some of these songs are 20 years old, and
Yeah.
Anytime I was high on stage, I bombed. If I'm drunk, I'm bombing because my timing is off.
Really?
So I like to
Everything?
be 100% sober when I'm
Really?
Yeah,
That's
I have
crazy,
to be.
dude.
So
That's
in,
great.
in comedy, that's weird to me because I feel like how would you?
I like to feel the realness. So I'm nervous. I'm like, I want to do great.
Yeah,
I don't know what's
that's
gonna happen,
important.
but that's gonna make me be in the moment and feel the vibe. I'm all
you
about
like
the
to
energy.
you like to be nervous.
I like
The
because
angst
it's
is the best
authentic.
part. Yeah.
See, I get that with
Yeah.
music, but
The
with
angst
comedy,
is-
it feels strange. Like we went to Kill Tony last night, And we have a friend who's like an up and coming comic, and he ate shit.
Oh, did he?
I'm talking about.
He had a bag of dicks.
I'm talking about some of the worst I've ever seen.
Oh no, was it one of them boys that we made do the shit at the little show? That we
No. Those dudes don't actually do comedy.
Okay, no, I didn't think they did.
No.
But
No, as you could tell.
yeah, I could tell.
But this guy's been doing it for 10 years.
Oh no,
he's
and he ate a dick.
And it was like,
He had a rough set.
but he came out, and it was palpable how nervous he was. So what you're talking about is like,
I don't think that's that.
no, what you're talking about is that angst of like I'm amped nervous. Like,
Yes.
I'm nervous enough to hit a baseball across that fucking mountain over there.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
This dude walked up and was like, he was playing with his face, and I knew. They opened the curtain, and he was scratching his face. I was like, he's toast.
You're confusing nervousness with a lack of confidence. Like if you're confident in your craft, but then you're also nervous, those butterflies are like that like adrenaline kick
Yeah,
to be
it's a
like,
dump.
get your shit ready to go. We got some
Yeah.
work to cook on.
Yeah.
You know? But if you don't know what you're doing, that's not nervous. That's just being not confident. You're not capable of doing the job yet.
We did Red Rocks a
But-
few years ago, and that's like, if you're in a band, that's like,
that's the staple.
that's
Everybody's been there.
It's like cooler to me than Madison Square Garden or the Forum or something.
yeah, it's
like,
sick.
and I was so that butterfly feeling, but it was
Yeah.
one of our best shows on the tour because we walked out and you used that shit as fucking heroin to like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
It's fuel.
It is. It's good. Those nerves are good. There's a lot of even psychology about that. Just like, you know, numbing this and numbing that versus just like sitting in fear or pain or grief and just letting it hit you.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that like kitschy Instagram, the only way out is through, which is like, oh, it's everywhere. But it's true. It's like, if I'm feeling this, you just got to sit here and I
gotta
can
sit
numb
in that
it. I
shit.
could blur it. I could smoke it away. But like, just let it fucking hit you, man.
Sit
Let
in
it
it.
hit you,
Yeah.
bro. Because
And
when I'm
you
wasted,
learn that stuff.
You do learn. When I'm wasted and I'm up there, I feel like I'm doing great, and y'all not laughing. I'm thinking something ain't right with y'all. But really, if I was sober, I'd have understood something was wrong with my timing. And I understand why y'all like you do great when you kind of tipsy, maybe a little bit. Because when I'm fucked up, I don't do jokes no more. Now I'm just doing my poetry. Yeah, I'm doing my poetry. It's damn near like a song. You have to
Yeah.
slow it down.
It's the same shit as
It's
picking up a chick in a bar. That's what stand up is. That's
Yeah.
what I equate it to. Sometimes they got homies that you're gonna have to win over. Sometimes they got girlfriends you got to fucking pitter patter to. But at the end of the day, you're just walking up to a stranger and picking up a chick in a bar.
It's not like that for everybody. It's like
Well,
that for you
you
and
know.
I because our comedy
Well, yeah,
is
yeah.
conversational.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for other
That's-
people, they don't know how to pick up business.
That's wild.
That's a weird reductionist way to look at it. It's
That's
like
all it is. You're just
it's
being
like
a straight.
golfing and you get nervous in front of water and you just go, it's just grass.
But it's just a numbers game.
It's
Yeah.
just grass.
It's just-
There is no water, and then you calm down and you hit a decent shot. If you're like, oh, don't go in the
Yeah.
you
Or
always
there's
go in the
sand
water
or anything, yeah.
And
Did
that's
it-
not being nervous. That's me not being confident.
Did it hit
know?
you one day that you're like, I have to look at like, did you eat dicks before you looked at it like that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because like I've always been good at center of attention at a party. I've always been funny.
You're loud, funny,
Like
yeah.
but stand up is the same as being funny in the garage with your homies. It is, but it ain't. Right? It's formatted different. And like I know I'm funny, but you have to say it a certain type of way. But once you learn that type of way to do that, once you eat enough dicks and you say, okay, there's a certain way to formulate this, then it feels like you're back in the garage with your homies. And then that's when you're in flow state. That's bliss.
So that's what I was going to
Those are our best shows.
yeah.
It's
But
like,
I was-
we're just cooking with the boys and people are just
But
catching on.
one thing
We're
I
not
will
trying
say-
to win anyone
one thing
over
I
or
will
be
say that's
targeted.
different with music and comedy. Like, and I was telling him last night, you can practice with your instrument and you can go to band practice, you can jam with your band. Even if you got a shit gig with 12 people out there, still with your homies on stage, you're getting better. I can rehearse that joke 1,000 times in the fucking mirror, but until I get on stage, I won't know exactly where all the funny parts are at. Some of the funniest shit
'Cause you
I've
need to
ever
hear the
said,
pops.
You got to hear the silence. Because see, most people think silence means you're bombing. It doesn't. It means they're listening. But in that, you can find nuances. Like some of the best tags I've ever had were off cuff. I didn't write them. But it's the flow state of being in that moment with them people locked in, engaging. It's just natural.
Just being able to tap in.
One time I said, that tight pussy makes me claustrophobic. Just out of like boom, out of nowhere. I never said it before, never wrote that. And it was the best goddamn thing. We got a massive pop, but I can rehearse that in the mirror. Would never would have got that pop because I wouldn't have known to say that. So that's the difference. Like it's hard to practice comedy versus practicing music.
How often do you go up in a week? Like say a random week.
What do you think? How long you go?
7 to 10.
Yeah.
7 to 10 times.
Yeah, I'm probably more 5 to 6. Somewhere.
Every
But
week?
Yeah, but I mean, like I'm on the road. If I'm on the road, you know, I'm doing an hour for 5 days in a row. You know, for 5 shows in a row. So like I get my time in, but doing spots, you're only doing 10, 15 minute spots.
Yeah.
So
So it's like 2 hours total a week, just broken up into like
right in
micro
there.
sets.
Yeah.
Roughly, yeah.
And do you do the same set 10 times to try to hone it, or is it I'm going to try 10 different?
Yeah, what is
It's really up to you. Like for me, I'll do the same stuff if I'm working on it. I got to master it. Like something's missing.
Yeah.
All right. If I know it works, all right, then I put it to the side. All right, you ready? Okay. Now I'm working out on everything else. And I kind of treat it like sports. Sometimes it's like I run the rookies with the vets. And I'm like, all right, can the rookies hold up with the vets? Can you hang?
Yeah.
With the ones that can already bang.
So that's how you stress test new material is against stuff that you already know is locked in.
Yeah, or I just not give a shit and I just give them all new stuff.
Yeah, see, that's what I was going to ask you. Can you ever just start new up top, or do you always start with a solid one up top, get them on your side, and then flip?
I start off new up top if I have enough time to win them over with the shit that I know is going to get
7-minute sets, 8-minute sets.
You just got to go out with bangers. Just play the hits. If you've got 6 minutes, right?
And shit, like it's weird.
We're such comedy fans, and I can never fathom doing it. So it's interesting to me to hear like, so what, like our biggest songs that get the biggest pop on a nightly basis, like where the crowd will erupt and sing every word, are 20 years old. Like our biggest songs, like our first hits, if you will, are the biggest songs. But what you guys do that's the most curious thing to me is you can't, if you do a special or you do a YouTube thing, like
that material's gone.
That's wild to me.
Yeah. People
Like,
show up for things that we did 20 years ago, and if you go out with a 20-year-old joke, you're a hack and you're just recycling material.
Some of your hardcore fans, though, I've had fans come out like, dude, say the single mothers one, like
a few
halfway.
people
Like it's still, and you can build off of the shit that you've already said. Like you can say that joke, but then go on another tangent with it and just show the growth of the joke.
Yeah, Bert will always talk
like
about
the
the
machine.
machine.
Like the
Yeah.
machine.
Yeah.
He can make variations of that. So you can do familiarity shit, but I mean, I don't know.
But not everybody is going to ask for that because it's not going to hit the same.
Yeah.
It's
No,
not.
think about, we were at Kill Tony last night, and there's how many people fit in there? 4, 5, 6
How
people.
big are them boys' nuts?
3-something.
Bro,
Ari Shafir's nuts are huge.
I think
Have you seen him, or you just?
I've touched him.
I think
touched him
he's
on stage.
unwell.
He pulled him out on stage when I went out. Like this was probably like 8 months ago.
Oh, you poked the motherfucker.
Yeah, I poked him.
I remember that.
Did you do like a pet or like?
I know. I said, hey man, you need to see somebody.
Were they hard?
literally.
Yeah, they're like fucking cashews.
It looks prosthetic.
It don't look
the
real.
Jewish
It
girl got
does
the
not look
cashews
real.
reference. You like that? Hummus and cashews. That's what they're known for.
I think I was still drinking then. I was still drinking. It was
No,
kind of blurry.
I
Dude,
would.
it was-
I literally was like, do you have a C word situation going on with that? You know, cancer.
Yeah, they're canceled.
Yeah.
They're big.
I was impressed. It takes a lot to impress me. My mind was blown. And what was impressed?
The ratio is
what was
what got me.
impressive is it's like kind of like a baby carrot sitting on 2 apples.
Yeah.
If my
And
balls was that
he
big,
just doesn't care. And I was like, everyone here knows, and this is wild. And I don't know. I'm not a woman.
And it's at some point you start getting that old man pubic hair too. Do you know what I'm talking about?
But
Where
yeah,
it's a different
it's
kind of
wild.
curl.
Feels like a wire brush.
It's a different kind of curl. It's like a boar's face.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like,
I ain't never seen them, and I'm glad. But the way y'all described this shit, if my testicles was that big, I wouldn't be able to leave the house. I'm like, I can't do the podcast, man. I'm getting my balls slicked right now,
Brother.
I'm somebody is tending to me.
Yeah, you need.
Okay.
We're gonna get Darius a wet nurse when his balls grow to that size.
I ain't moving. Man spreading everywhere.
Man,
Holy shit.
the ratio.
Man spreading. You know how they
crazy.
say when we
Oh
sit like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Oh, if you ever see him cross his legs, like
Well, he
that,
sits like he sits like a woman.
bro.
So that's why. Some motherfuckers got to sit there from the.
They're out the bottom.
They got. They got. Yeah. They
They're
got.
out
Yeah.
the bottom. He's
It
sitting
is
on
nuts.
He's sitting on a beanbag. The point I was making was,
back on course.
How many people do you think in that club last night? Like, these are hardcore. People wait down the street, hot as fuck for that thing.
Oh, yeah.
You can't get in for years or however
Yeah.
long it's sold out. I don't know if I went up to all those people and said, "Are you still like putting in a Dane Cook record from 15 years ago?" None of them are probably.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's constantly. That's what's strange to me about comedy and being such a fan of it is y'all's shelf life is weird. Like, you don't like.
So a lot of people don't understand it either. I had a homegirl who
Like Louis C.K. is the man, right? And he's like out of vogue and kind of back in vogue because Rogan's like, it's Louis, listen, or whatever. Like,
Yeah. When you got your fans, you got your fans. Right? You might not be able to.
following.
You might
That's
not
what
be
I'm
able to
asking.
hit
Is
like
there that?
Hollywood or some shit like that. But like, if you got your core following, you good. Some people don't understand it because one of my homies, like, she'll go to the mothership all the time. She's like, I keep hearing the same stuff. So a lot of people like her don't understand is you have to master that shit before you hit the road, before you put it on Netflix. Because once you see the Netflix special, whether you like it or not, they did that shit 100 times in a bunch of different cities.
Yeah.
Before they got it there.
Before you see it. And people don't know. They're like, why they say it? I just saw this last week. Stop coming every week then. Or understand that they're mastering it for a reason.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They're not just coming up with brand new shit every single day. This is not the improv show.
And I know you're supposed to be interviewing us, but I have one question for you.
What's
and
that?
I know that we're nerd comedy guys.
No, I love it.
So you are the funnest person. I thought about this morning. You're the funnest person to be at a party with. It's my favorite. Like,
yeah?
If I want a party, I want to call Lazer.
Hell yeah.
It's the best. Like, you feel like a shift in the room when you showed up at Mitzi's last night. Like, you can feel it. And that's a superpower you have, and it's fucking awesome.
Woody Harrelson loves me.
He does. And you played those
I
cards
walked right
well.
up there because Matthew McConaughey's stunt double was like, I guess they're huge fans of the show. He knew exactly who I was. He goes, you want to take a tequila shot? And right here? And I go, can I meet Woody? He goes, yeah, that's what I was asking. And I go, and we introduced, and we started talking, and then Tony's like, Lazer, did you bring a harmonica on you? And I go, yeah, it's in my back pocket, but my mom told me if I'm good at something, I shouldn't do it for free. Hey, anyways, Woody Harrelson, my name's Uncle Lazer. Nice meeting you. Shot the tequila and walked away. Plant to see why he loves me, dude. I'm pretty sure he wants to adopt me.
I'm in the next iteration of Zombie.
But dude, it's all that is true. Every time I walk into place, I try to like be somebody wants to be stuck on an elevator with, right?
Well, that's not my question. So that's who you are.
Yeah.
My question is, how old are you?
34.
Okay, so we're almost 10 years older than you.
What do you mean?
Whoa.
No, we're
Are we 40? Holy
We're
shit.
42.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we're 42.
So when you're 42,
I'll be dead.
I'll be dead.
no, the question I'm asking is, like, at some point, my brother, you're gonna have to pump the brakes. And then what happens then? What happens when you got to pump the brakes? I'm serious.
Every day you got to get up and you got to go to work. You got to get better.
You gotta get better.
As I drink my third Yingling for breakfast.
It's fucking noon. No, it interests me so much because.
Look, dude, I'm a DJ and it's in my blood. But look, I know what it may look like, and I'm drinking this beer because I haven't been to bed. But if I had been to bed, I wouldn't be drinking this fucking beer.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying?
My dog.
The only way to.
That's what I'm asking is, do you have boundaries?
Well, he don't like squirt.
Yeah, he also doesn't
he's
like
boots up.
He also doesn't like dirty
Look, dude,
boots.
I don't drink at the house like when I'm at home. I literally like, and like I know it looks weird. I'm literally just pounding a beer at 11:30 in the fucking morning, but I literally haven't been to bed because that's just a side effect of the social drinking aspect of it. I don't drink at the house. I don't have any alcohol at the house.
That's your I found it. That's what I was asking.
Was on there about it, but then like in the oil field, I would 2 weeks off, 2 weeks on. So the 2 weeks I was out there, you can't drink. You can't like you have to follow a regimen, work out. That's all. It's prison, but with windows, and they paid us a lot of money. I smoke more than I drink out there because it's easier to hide.
What?
Smoking out a light bulb. Put the little table. The truckers had it because we couldn't keep the shit on location because they had dogs. But the truckers, water trucks, sand trucks that come in there, they'd always have crystal on them, right? And we could just smoke it real quick and be on about the way. Take a light bulb, needing those pliers, click it open, put table salt in it, get the white film out, roll the bowl, get after it. Up for 16 hours. I think it's better than Coke. To be honest with you, just got a stigma. But I would be.
You didn't
Yeah.
Okay, so drugs were outlawed.
Hold on. Let him go.
Okay.
What happens on the 2 weeks you're home?
So the 2 weeks I'm home, I got fucking $25,000 cash, and I got 2 weeks off, dude. Fucking fuck all, and so I would just get fucking obliterated. So like I know that party thing, right? Like I'm good at it, right? But I would always get to reset and go back out to the rig. Now I don't get to reset, and sometimes I don't even have to do a show. Just going to Mitzi's last night, the networking opportunity, meeting fucking Woody. My thing is I need a boundary to be like, hey, I'm really not going to fucking drink tonight, but I don't like being a fucking square and not drinking when everybody's fucking drinking. But I don't have the boundary to say, hey, let's go home. I'm going to go, hey, let's go get a bag. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I don't do it at all. Because we the same.
He told us, listen, I watched this man fucking sealed in, finest share I've seen in my life. And then at one point he just gets drunk. He goes, hey, she want to suck my dick in the bathroom? I'm like, yeah, that's not how that works, man. I don't think she's going to go for that. Fucking just swung and missed. Yeah. I'm glad he's sober. Best thing ever happened to him. We're actually getting married in July.
I like that the downtime, the 2 week downtime was doing Chris.
Yeah, when he's taking a break from partying, it's just breaking open light bulbs.
There's no world where I'll ever do Chris So can you tell me what it feels like?
You ever done?
No.
You ever done Adderall?
Yes.
It's like Adderall, but 40 times better.
What's better about it? That's what I'm asking.
You just fucking you don't eat, obviously, but like you can do too much and get spun out and start hallucinating, talking to yourself. They all see all the homeless people with meth mouth. That's doing too much.
Cheeseburger face.
But if you just hit it once,
so they just don't have boundaries.
No, they do too much. Anything too much of a good thing could be a bad thing.
Yeah.
You know. So like, but we would do it like hit one bowl, boom, 16-hour workday, go by like that. You get everything done.
It lasts that long.
Yeah, it's strong. It's
40 hits,
huh?
40 hits.
40 hits of what?
40 hits. Well, you said 40 times.
Not from like a speed standpoint, but from like a euphoria standpoint. Like it's just got a stigma, and it can ruin your life, just like any other drug. But honestly, I would prefer it doing that over cocaine, 100%.
But you can't because of stigma.
Well, you just can't roll a bowl and fucking Mitzies. You know, you can go do a bump in the bathroom a lot easier, and you don't want to eat because it tastes like shit. It tastes like fucking battery acid. They don't taste good, and eating it makes you stay up longer. It's weird.
God damn.
I had what's that? You know, drugs. Is it called Dilaudid? It's like synthesized heroin in the hospital.
Yeah, Dilaudid.
Dude,
never heard of that.
that was the first drug,
It's
first
like the
hard drug
it's
that I've
like
ever
the strongest
done.
thing.
And I broke my ribs, and they gave me this thing, and I hit a button, and bro,
morphine?
just warmth and God just goes through you.
Do you have
like,
a video of you?
It feels like you are seeing the other dimension, and I'm not hallucinating. It's managed. It clicked. I'm like, I get why people would throw away everything for this, because it's
Do you have the video?
actually sick. What video? Oh no,
Dude,
I'm not embarrassed to show it. I don't have it. I fell on an electric.
He was on an electric skateboard that was going like 40 miles an hour.
Oh
and
shit!
it just stopped.
Shattered my.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh.
No, it's fine.
Holy
No,
shit!
and the video is one of the most. People watch slam videos and shit on
yeah, it's
Instagram.
great.
This is unlike that. Like it just stopped.
Cuts out.
No, I was shooting a video. So I used to work at a merch company, and they were a client. So I was filming product shots. So I had them set a phone, and I was going to do the whole like, and be like, I can't say their name because it's a whole thing.
Sure.
But it was a prototype, and they had a Radio Shack receiver as the controller. And it wasn't the actual receiver. They're like, yeah, it's a demo. They were supposed to make me wear a helmet. I didn't even know he had a helmet. So I'm just ripping 25, 30 miles an hour, just headed right towards my phone. And then the thing just gets a weird signal.
Drop call.
1, 2, 3, splat.
And when he hits,
Broke my ribs, knew it.
you can hear it.
And I'm like, yo, ribs are broken. I'm going to go home early because once it seizes up, like, I'm not going to be able to get in my car. I live 45 minutes away. And then I pass out in my front yard. I open the door. My wife looks at me, and then I just wake up with her being like, Tim. And I'm like, I just passed out, broke my ribs. I'm home early. And then I wake up, I blink like this. That's all it felt like. Babe, just give me some water, blink. That's what it felt like to me. I blinked and woke up with her hysterical, screaming on the phone with 911. And I was like, what is happening? And she's like, you just had a fucking seizure. Like, I guess my tongue was out. I was staring straight up. Didn't feel a thing. So that's pretty cool. So when you die, don't worry about it. Because I was on my way, and I was like, it felt like nothing. And my kids were, thank God, during nap time. So they didn't see any of it. And then I went to the hospital. I'm like, I don't want to go to the hospital. I just broke my ribs. And then they went in. They're like, well, yeah, you did break your ribs. I'm like, that's what I told you. To your point, I don't have insurance. Stop trying to bill me. And like, but you also shattered your spleen. So you're bleeding out internally. Therefore, your brain's shutting down, which is why you're having all these seizures. So then I was in the ICU for 5 days.
Damn.
And I couldn't eat because if they had to cut my spleen out, you can't have any food in you. So I just ate ice chips.
For
And
5
then,
days.
Yeah. I got up day 3, and I was like, where's the bathroom? They're like, there's no bathroom on this floor. Nobody on this floor can move but you. And then I would walk around, and it's just people just like zombies, like just stuff working for them. I'm like, I'm here. They're like, this is where you belong.
Damn.
And so, yeah, chilling. New lease on life. Then I started breaking open freaking light bulbs, doing and never looked back.
The pharmaceutical drug thing is like, that's why people get addicted to it, though. What you
it's
just
sick.
said. Like,
I understand the pill and the opioid epidemic, and like drugs are crazy.
So you're still doing.
Yeah, occasionally.
Like, do you worry about the all thing?
You know.
That's what I worry about for y'all. Honestly,
I worry about that for you.
I asked him about that.
I have a system.
Let's walk me through it.
Do you have one of those things that tests it?
No.
Or you give it to a friend first to see if
No,
they
it's
die?
more like a homemade. Yeah, so I do the King's Cup.
Yeah.
Right? I do the King's Bear Cup. So like I'll be on the road and be like, I want to take a bump on Uncle Lazer. I go, okay, I will do a bump with you, but I got to watch you do it. And I got to watch you for 10, 15 minutes. But I found out later, fentanyl takes like an hour and a half to kill you. So then I'm just watching this motherfucker die in front of me, and I'm like, fuck, it's coming.
Wait,
you
it's
know?
happened? You've seen?
No, it's happened. Look, the way I look at it, like, and look, yes, I try not to do it. I don't do it with randos. I don't buy, like, I got a guy that I know.
Yeah, sure.
You know, but even then, it's still like, still trying to not do it as much. But I feel like the ones that are getting, you know, do you know anybody that's died personally?
No.
Darius, do you?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, fuck, that makes my argument.
I still want to hear your
Didn't you
argument.
guys have like 2 or 3 comedians that all just died? They were out partying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
Ken
that's
Flores, he had a heart attack because he was out of shape. He was
From
like,
blow?
overweight.
I don't know how he passed.
Yeah,
away.
I
No,
know
you
he
die
died.
from blow. Nobody dies from blow. You die from on the blow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, a comedian I know, Fuquan. Yeah, he passed, and then a couple other people he got sick. This was during
Trying to
the
do blow or
pandemic.
trying to take pills?
They were doing blow, and it was fentanyl was laced in that.
All right, I'm
thing.
saying it right now. I'm not doing any more blow.
No, I want to hear. I want to hear the rest
No,
of your
'cause it
logic.
does fucking scare me. I ain't gonna lie, it does scare me. But
Yeah.
I'm also just like, fuck it. You know?
Damn.
Not here for a long time, just a good time,
I
baby.
mean, look,
Is the juice worth the squeeze?
it's better to go out in an explosion just to
Burn out and fade away. Do you want to have
burn
kids
out as
ever?
never. I mean, if it happens, it happens. I think I'm infertile. Be honest.
We were talking about that
I
last
can't
night.
even pull out of a fucking driveway, and I ain't never got no pregnancy scare.
You shooting the club up.
Yeah, I just shoot it with a fucking surrender sign. Bang, come out of the gun. Little flag come out and say bang.
We never even had a scare.
I mean, I'm telling you.
You're
look,
waiting, though.
There's
some
maybe
girl in St. Louis, Missouri just
maybe there's
coming,
some fucking
trying to
Amish
find your
bitch in
address.
Pennsylvania that's got my kid because I got in a cuckolding situation. There were some Amish people, but
In a what situation?
like a little cuckolding situation.
I just learned about cuckolding
Yeah.
recently and all the terminology.
It's true.
Hot wife.
It's real.
Hot
yeah,
wife.
Hot wife.
Hot wife?
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah,
I have a friend who I'll leave faceless and nameless. He plays in a band.
I'm picturing him right now.
And him and I actually hired him to play guitar for my side project. We were on tour.
Narrow it down for the audience, no problem.
Sorry. No problem. But he told he wouldn't mind. I don't think he would mind. Honestly.
Fair
But
enough.
And I'm not going to say his fucking name. It's fine. But he was telling me all about like a situation he was currently in with a cuckold thing. And it's like hot wife. And he's like, I'm the bull.
Yeah, the talent.
And then you have the cuck. And then the cuck has a cuck chair.
Yeah.
And then there's cum stains on the cuck chair.
And you're supposed to tie them down so they don't get up and like try to touch you while you're doing
Dude,
shit.
it was crazy though.
Oh, look, it's weird, but it's lucrative. I made a lot of money doing it.
Were you the bull?
Of course, yeah.
Why of course?
I ain't gonna watch somebody fuck someone else and not let me give me a little squeeze. I mean, what am I? Not that. I'm not here for my health.
What kind of cash you making?
I got 3,500 that time I fucked that. I tell it one of my stand-up jokes, but it's a real story. Like I was just watching TV and I was watching HBO. I was watching Sopranos, and this girl.
When was this, by the way, just for reference?
About 2 years ago.
Okay.
And this girl, she's a stripper. I met her at Palazzo, and she's cool as fuck. We dated for a little bit. She's smart. She's got her master's in statistics. She's the smartest bitch I ever met in my life. But she's like a dominatrix. And she calls me. She goes, "Hey, if I give you $3,500, will you come fuck me in front of my client while he watches?" And I go, "Is he gonna touch me?" She goes, "No." I go, "Let me shower." And so I fucking drove to Bee Caves, about 30 minutes from my house, like 2 a.m. I get there. And this is like, no bullshit. It's right around when the Range Street Wrangler was killing everybody. And I'm like, this might be where this guy's at. You know, but I was like, fuck, it'll be all right. And I'm like, he's going to be decrepit, some old man, bunch of money. I'll be fine. I answered the door. Shit, you know, he's 6'4", like 285 pounds. He's like nonverbal. And she like walks us inside.
Non-verbal? What do you
He
mean?
just spoke in grunts, like Tool Time Taylor, like, like that.
He's a big old dummy.
Yeah, and like, she sat us on the fucking furniture. And like, I took 2 Cialises prior to going over there, or Blue Chews. Shout out right now, if you use the code UNCLE on BlueChew.com, you get you a month's subscription. We got to do that for the podcast.
I understand.
But yeah, I took 2 Blue Chews, Blue Chews, and I was like, I'm not gonna be able to get hard. This is fucking weird. And she like takes a sip of beer. She goes, "It'll be all right." She takes a beer. She spits it on him. She takes her stiletto and she pins his neck up against the wall. like with her stiletto, and I'm hard as a rock. I'm like, yeah, let's fucking get after it, you know? And I fucked her while this fucking stranger sat in this fucking wicker basket chair, grunting the whole time. At one point, he had a mousetrap on his wiener. Don't know where he got that, but I'm just fucking beating the brakes off this bitch. And just, and then she like leaves, and like he tried to put on some music. I was like, hey, stop getting up. Like, you scare me. And he's like, I'm just trying to put on cuckolding music. So he put on the greatest hits of Creed, and I just fucking
hell yeah.
I beat the brakes off that bitch. So hold me now. It was great.
The greatest of Creed?
The greatest hits of Creed. They were a Christian rock band, just like you fellas. I didn't know you guys were Christian rock.
That's what white people make love to, Creed?
This is new to me.
Hot wife cuckolding. That's the international.
That's Creed, huh?
Creed.
How much of your material is actually real?
97%.
Okay.
There's 1% in that joke that I say where I call my mom, which I did call my mom, because I got to tell somebody about this. I just got $3,500 for fucking this woman in front of the stranger, and I called my mom, and I told my mom the whole thing, and she goes, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You actually called your mom?
Yeah, I called her, because she's like, me and my mom, she fucked all Metallica. My mom parties. You know, so she'd get it, you know? But then, like, in the joke, the 1% that's off, I say, that old girl had a tarp in the back of her truck, and if I laid it down while she pissed on him, I'd get an extra $1,000. And my mom goes, well, I raised you better than that. A gentleman would turn that truck around, go get that tarp out of that girl's car, lay it on the ground. But that's only made up.
Why didn't you do that part?
I was a little weirded out. I ain't gonna lie. It was weird. Like,
But you kept a boner?
yeah. Well, I'm a starch professional. I'm a show pony, baby. I mean, 3,500 is 3,500. So
That's true.
I fuck worse people for less, for free.
Yeah.
For free. How many of those do you remember?
What do you mean?
Well, we had a conversation.
Oh no!
Last night.
Oh yeah, no. So Darius, you might get this because look, Darius throws down. That's why when we got in the comment, I was like, oh, this motherfucker likes pussy, likes going out and doing shit. Like, he's not a writer, not a weirdo. But has it ever gotten to this point? I guess I fucked some girl. I fucked her, and then it was like 2 months later. I met her at a party. I didn't remember, and that's a weird thing to.
She remembered and said something.
She like, hey, what's up? How you been? I go, oh, my name's Lazer. How are you?
No, that hasn't happened.
Boy, they don't like that. No.
That's I didn't know that. Back to I'm still stuck on.
This is the greatest podcast I've had today, like in my life.
I'm still stuck on.
I hope this is the greatest podcast today. But you have been up all night. So we'll see what shakes loose.
I'm still stuck on Simple Jack cuckold situation.
Yes.
Is it a cuckold if it's not his person?
I don't know. Could be a cuckold.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I thought a cuckold had to be like,
oh shit, I never thought
you
about it.
come fuck someone, you go fuck someone's wife, and their
it's
husband
like,
watches.
the partner.
You just did some trailer weird meth shit with a.
You were just a prostitute. Don't get it twisted.
All right, everybody get all judgy. All right, you guys had the pushover haircuts, in 2006.
That's true.
But that's where we're drawing a line right now. We're drawing a line on me right now.
See,
Words matter.
I'm a fucking bull. Okay, I'm a bull.
I thought it was wrong.
I mean, dude, I think that, like, I could never do something like that.
Yeah.
But I think why.
But he thinks about it often.
No, I think.
Have you ever had a threesome with one of your buddies? Like one of your good pals?
I've only had sex with 2 women.
Shut the fuck up. Were you being for real about that? You
I swear to God, I was married to both of them.
I've only seen one girl naked in my life, and it's my wife.
Okay.
Wow.
In person.
Okay, this is the hard hitting shit we should be talking about.
We had two different folks.
What do we? So y'all were a Christian rock band for a little
We were.
And so is that where that ideology comes?
Well, we all grew up pretty conservative. Yeah.
Catholic?
No.
Like Pentecostal Southern.
Christian.
We're Southerners.
Oh, I'm Southern. I grew up Southern Baptist.
Yeah, I grew up
Were you
church.
homeschooled?
Yeah.
He was, I wasn't.
See, homeschool kids are weird, man.
Fuck yeah, we are.
I grew up Church of God.
I did homeschool for 2 years, so I was public school the whole time.
Okay.
But yeah, grew up like that. My parents, I was born in New York. My parents got divorced because of raging. My mom brought me down here, and then my dad came down. They both got saved, started going to church, and I was the ring bearer in their second wedding, and then the rest is history. And
I didn't know they got married.
They remarried?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I was the ring bearer in their second wedding.
How did I not know that?
I don't know.
You factually have never. That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are in a band together.
So
too. That's
then
crazy.
we're here
For 25 years.
And then obviously that was like kind of what brought them back together. So that's where they raised me. And then Underoath would play the church that I went to. And so I would go to see their shows. They were a band like 2 years before I joined.
Local band,
I opened for his band with my other band and played a little diddle. And he's like, we got something coming up. Guitar player's leaving. You want to try out? So that's why I'm here.
Fuck yeah.
And then 17, we just left on tour and never looked back. And then
maybe this is before
That's that.
before you joined with them, but Aaron, when did that light and it was just like, oh shit, we've made it? When is that little aha moment like, oh, we're not just some fucking local garage band no more? When is the moment in your mind that you remember where it was just like, oh shit?
Do you want to know the real truth?
Yeah, real truth.
We were a local band really until 2003, right? And then we started touring full time, and we made a record in 2004 that is probably sold close to 1 million copies now.
Fuck yeah.
It took off. It was our first thing, and then the next one was even bigger. And we've toured with Alice in Chains and Korn and My Chemical Romance, and we've been to every habitable continent on Earth, and I still don't have that feeling.
Really?
Yeah.
Keeps you hungry.
I think a lot of it is, I think some of it's bad. Like, so back to kind of the way we were raised, like we were raised in these super conservative Christian homes. And like when I was a kid, I would sneak to like listen to Nirvana and stuff. Like when I was a little boy and I was like 12 and somebody had given me a Snoop Dogg CD and it was like the coolest thing to me. And I hid it. My dad found it and he cut my chest with it, pushed it into my chest.
Whoa.
Like cut me with it. That was like,
oh, y'all are religious, Old Testament.
yes.
Yeah.
So like it was.
I
just,
wasn't like that. But
my family was, and I think part of it is like we've just kept each other so honest because of where we came from. You couldn't be, and that what I just told you is abuse. Like you can't.
Yeah.
That's not a good thing. But the way that I grew up, the way that we all grew up, I think it keeps you honest because there was so much trauma packed into growing up super Christian like that, because the expectation of how you're supposed to live is fucking impossible. Yeah. You can't live like that. Listen to Snoop Dogg, motherfucker. It's dope. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like that. So when you become successful, and I know I'm not a dumbass. Like I'm not the guy that watched you fuck his girlfriend or whatever. Like,
nice guy.
Good guy. Like
made it runs a Fortune 500 company.
I know that our band is popular, and I know that we've sold millions of records, and I know that it's a multi-million-dollar company. But something in me has never felt that feeling, and I don't know why.
I asked Matt Rife the same thing one time. I was like, yo, you ever just like step back and, because he's the biggest comic in the world, some would say, right?
Yeah.
And he's just like, I was like, you ever just like look at what you've done? Yeah. And I'm just like, it's just assassin mentality. You know what I'm saying?
You also got to stop and smell the roses and appreciate it too, you know?
You do.
I mean, I knew that something had shifted on the first Warped Tour after They're Only Chasing Safety came out. Warped Tour is like a vacuum, right? So it's giant moving circus.
It's all pre-phones.
It's the same six stages.
Yeah.
And there's 25,000 people. There was 25,000, 10,000, whatever thousands. I don't know the actual numbers. It's been around for 20 years, 30 years. It feels like forever to you. And there's just always that many people. So you don't really know if you're contributing to that or if it's just Warped Tour because it's huge. And then we played an off-day show at a small club in Virginia called Alley Cats. Yeah. And I got up out of our bus, and it was like 3 hours for the show, and there was a line around and then down and then around. And I literally was like, what's going on here? Yeah. And they're like, that's your line. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, that's our line? And they're like, yeah, that's the doors right there. Because, you're parked in an alley. You just see a small sample size of this giant thing. And I'm talking giant, like 400 cap maybe. But back then, that was like a stadium for us. And then we started playing, and I could not hear the vocals in the PA because the crowd was too loud. Damn. And I remember turning around to Aaron like, we did something.
Yeah, it's exhilarating.
I get goosebumps talking about it right now. That's the day that's the day I knew.
I'm hard as a rock. I know.
Yeah. And we Davin and I, Storm Boy.
And on that tour, we popped over and we went to our label, which was in Seattle at the time, and they're like, dude, we're getting treated weird and everything's happening, and we're like. They're like, how's the tour been? We're like, fine. Like, there's just a bunch of people at Warped Tour all the time. We're playing in front of a bunch of people. And like, do you guys not know what's going on? And we're like,
I didn't have a clue.
No.
This is pre-phone, bro.
And he's like, you're selling like 4,000 to 7,000 records every week.
Bro!
And
we didn't know.
We were like, huh?
Big shit.
And they're like, you don't know? Like, we're just in a box.
You couldn't look at a Spotify number. It didn't exist.
Yeah, we didn't get updates. We didn't have laptops. There was no Wi-Fi.
Imagine life.
So you're just in a checked out situation.
And we're still poor. The money hasn't hit. We're still poor. Like living on
y'all are in a fucking church van.
Eating on $5 a day. We're still eating.
Scraping it.
Yeah, we're still poor.
And then we played these off-day shows, and that's the first time you get out of the bubble and you remember the last time you played Virginia or last time you played New
And there's
York,
50
and
people.
there was 30 people, 40
Yeah.
people, 80 people, and now we might have to play 2 shows. There's
Fuck
800
yeah.
people and there's only 400 seats, you know? And that's when it just goes, oh, I still get it, man. Yeah. Like that's that shit where it's like, he and I disagree about this often, not disagree as an argue, but see it differently, where we're already in overtime, in my opinion. Like every dream I ever had has been beyond shattered. He's never felt it. I felt it 20 years ago. And the fact that I'm sitting here is just a blessing.
Well, I think the fact
I
that
got
I've never,
nothing left to prove and nothing left to do, but ride it out till it's time to go be old
and I
somewhere.
do agree
And
with that.
I love it.
I agree with that in a sense, like, but I of course I feel the pops of those nights, and like, you know, our first real headlining tour, we showed up to Dallas and the SWAT team was there because 3,000 people were in the street trying to get into like a, you know, that happened with rubber bullet guns. They thought it was a riot.
And it was Easter
It
Sunday.
was your show.
It was our show.
Our
It
first headlining show ever in 2005.
It was booked in a 1,000 cap room, and they estimate 3,000 to 5,000 people were in
It
the
was
street.
sold out.
Fishnet
and there
stocking
was
as far as the eye could see.
who
Brother.
has tickets, and then who's waiting for tickets, and the waiting for tickets was longer than the who has tickets, and it was already sold out.
See,
And
so
we
I've-
had to play 2 shows.
I've seen those moments, and I understand those moments, but what I mean is like,
Most people won't ever feel those moments. You should remember those.
shut the fuck up. But like this is like a drug to me, in the sense where now we're 42 and we sell a lot of tickets.
You're
More
looking
tickets
for the next light bulb,
More
baby.
tickets than then. Like we just played Tampa a few months ago, and there was 8,000 people there over a few nights. That's real. That's big boy numbers, right? Like
yeah, that
that's the
is.
real. But in my mind, that pop and that buzz that was in 04, it's not here now because somebody else has taken that banner up, and that's what happens. You know what I mean? Like Bruce Springsteen's going to play for 60,000 people, but it's not like it was in the 80s where people were like eating out of his hand.
Yeah.
There are, but it's different. And I feel like the measure of success, and what I'm saying is it's unhealthy. Like I'm always chasing that dragon of like that feeling.
You're trying to get back to Lost Island.
I'm trying to get back to Lost Island, and it's really difficult.
Do you coming and playing like those 200 fucking seaters and 300s, like standing room, them little fucking shit dive nose ones, and then playing for 8,000 people? Which one do you prefer?
The shit dive nose one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's
More
fucking
intimate.
It's got that.
Yeah.
We don't get to do it very often because
Yeah.
the people just simply won't fit.
Yeah.
We do
It's
it
a good
as
problem
we,
to have.
we do it as often as we can.
We
Like,
do
we
it as-
do
we do it as-
secret shows when we can.
Put it on sale
400
that
cap
morning.
room.
shit like that.
Say it's Thursday, we're playing tomorrow. On Friday, it's gone, and it's just crazy.
About 400 people.
Yeah,
500 people.
And 400 people back then was like we made it to the Garden, and
Yeah.
now it's just like, oh, we could do that in a day or two, and that's not like bragging or
Do
anything.
you do the
Acoustic
classics
set.
around
You do
that?
acoustic set and do 400 at Cabana Club.
But
You know what I'm
it's,
saying?
I think
Like,
it's
yeah.
more.
You were
It's
there.
more
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the ethos, right? So like on our last tour, we asked for Thanksgiving off from our agent, and he gave us Thanksgiving off, and it was in Detroit.
Yeah.
So it's like it's in the middle of winter. We can't fly in and fly out. So we were like, oh, we're going to be stuck here for Thanksgiving. Let's throw a house show. Let's go do it for free. There's probably some people that are brokenhearted, just lost some family, probably need some family around Thanksgiving. We don't have our families. Wawa was going to sponsor it and just feed everybody, just random BS DIY meal. And then we ended up canceling a show before, which allowed us to come home, which we didn't do. So we didn't do it. But the fact that like we're on this tour and we're playing, 2,000-3,000 cap rooms, and I hit all the boys, I'm like, this is going to be crazy. But what if we just played a free house show for Thanksgiving and just gave back to people that might be lonely the same way we're going to be lonely? And everyone's
amazing.
like, versus what? Just going to a steakhouse and getting drunk? Hell yeah, let's do
Right.
it.
That's beautiful.
And so
bro.
it's like, it's that punk rock ethos that I think keeps us going and also grounded, and maybe allows me perspective and allows him hunger. And I think he's hungry, I'm satisfied, and also taking it in. And I'm not to say that I'm North and South Pole. We both get, I'm driven as is he, and he's appreciative as am I. But in a band, it all works together. You can't have 5 of me's and you can't have 5 of hims. It's
Right.
gotta be
Yeah, that's a
this
bad
team.
cocktail.
Yeah.
You know?
When you guys do those intimate setting shows, do you give the people classics or do you give them some exclusive shit
We've done
never
both.
seen before?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
done both.
We did
You like playing the newer shit versus the older shit? Or what do you like the most?
ooh.
I think for most bands, the
The answer is the newer shit, right?
for most bands, the answer is
Every
that.
band thinks their newest album is the best
But
album
as
they've ever put out.
we've grown and gotten older, I don't have that anymore. Like, I've never said this, but I believe it. I don't think our newest shit is our best shit. And some of the guys in our band would say that. I wouldn't say that. And I wouldn't say that because I said this yesterday to somebody, but like, how often do you meet somebody and you're talking about music or like a certain artist and they're like, their first record's their best. Their old shit's their best. Everybody says that.
Everyone.
From rappers to fucking rock bands to country
Even
artists.
comedians.
Even
First
comedians.
special.
I mean, will Kendrick ever beat Good Kid, Mad City? Has he? Objectively, yes. To him, yeah, not like us, outperformed. But dude, when Money Trees drops, you can't get that feeling back.
In my opinion, there's a reason that exists. And there's two reasons it exists. The first reason is, and I said this yesterday to somebody, like, when you make your first thing, you're not trying to be anybody.
You don't know what you
When
are.
you write your first jokes, you're just trying to. You don't know what you're.
You just love what you do.
So whatever you make is fucking
honest.
as fuck and authentic. I hate that word. Like, that's a pretty bad word.
Artisanal.
But it is. It's from your soul.
Yeah.
And I think the audience is young too, and they're in a place where if they get something that hits them, they'll hold it forever, right? So when you get older and you make newer music, I'm a better songwriter.
Yeah, you're more artistic.
I write songs for other people as a day job. Like, I'm a fucking better songwriter.
You're better now than you were then, but the passion of what you had.
But the feeling is different, and that's why I don't. I can't do that anymore.
It's
can't
not
do
the feeling though. It's like introducing something exciting and new to a 17-year-old who's in the middle of puberty. Their frontal lobes aren't formed.
Late bloomer. 17.
They're just chilling and just becoming a person. Like when you're 35 and you have kids, like, I don't need your new record. You know, like it's a beautiful place and time where, like, even coming here, I got our rental car and it's our company car. She's like, do you know Underoath? Like, do you work for them? I'm like, yeah. She's like, I used to listen to them all the time back in high school. She's like, I didn't know they were still doing stuff. Like, people just grow in and grow out of it, you know? And it's cool.
She just squirted breast milk on you in a heartbeat.
He's sitting in it right there.
But it's one of those weird things where, like, we can't recreate it because we're not wide-eyed, bushy-tailed people. It's almost like you ate the apple and now you know too much and you wish you could Men in Black yourself. Mm-hmm. Like you saying whatever, tight pussy makes me claustrophobic. Like, that's a magical moment. You can't recreate that moment.
True.
You have to wait until
There'll be
something else comes.
Yeah.
But like with us, as we're going, and it's like, well, we're not touring. What should we do? I guess we should write a record. It's more structured now, as it should be. But more structured also allows it to be more like, we have deadlines now. We never had deadlines. We just stay up till 4 a.m. until we had 10 songs. Like, I think we're ready to go somewhere and start putting stuff down. And that's like a reductionist way of viewing it. It was more complicated and complex than that. But yeah, once you go through divorces and you've been through this and you're in this and then you're out of that and then you have kids, like, I'll never be the guy that made that one record that you or that kid grew up with and has tattooed here.
Yeah.
You know, I'll never be him again, and you'll never be that fan again. And you're not just you're just not that fan for, you're not just not that fan for me. There's no one else that can come in. Taylor Swift isn't giving you that same feeling either. You might not listen to her music, but nothing at 35 is going to mow your grass like it mowed your grass.
We got bills and shit. We can't be climbing trees and hanging out with little kids no more. No, I get it.
I mean, no, it's not even that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even that we can't do it. It's that you are. It won't. Nothing will work.
You can't receive it.
It won't hit like that.
You can't receive it.
The
You gotta
50th
love
bump
what you
of
do.
coke is never like the first time, and you can't get it back, and you got to keep doing more.
And we love what we do, but like, there was a long time as we would put new records out, like 10 years ago, like even 5 years ago, I'd be like, the new shit is so much better. I'd rather play it. To answer your question in a long and quick way. And now though, when you play that 22-year-old song and you see that pop and you see that woman in the front row who was 15 when it came out and she has a sitter tonight for her 2 children, her husband's next to her and he's fucking drunk, holding on to her boobs or whatever. Like, that rips.
Yeah.
And
That's their
I've
one
been
night.
fucking my girlfriend y'all's fucking whole album since I hung out with y'all.
What
Up against the wall, up against the wall.
But literally,
I love that.
Yeah, dude. Should have worn the shirt.
but yeah, and that's it. Like, if we're in service of you and you're in service of us, and we're just here to make the night great, let's play the songs that are gonna blow this place
shit that
up.
we know.
And then we're gonna put some stuff that we want in there, and I'll give you one, and then you give me one, and by the end of the night, we both had a great night.
Everybody came.
Yeah, because I would play with Nether Hour at their Sunday service, and like, you know, they got the hits, they got their fucking ones that like everybody loves, and they do a cover of Ghetto Boys, and it's like it got like a million, like it was their big pop off. They don't ever play it. I go, guys, I get you want to play your new shit. I know it sounds good. You got to work on shit, but like, give the fucking people what they want.
Yeah.
Trade them off. I'm not saying play all the fucking old songs.
The trade-off,
God
baby.
damn, they don't want to hear the B-side fucking track of the shit you just wrote.
Yeah.
Play the hits, boy.
Literally.
You know,
Sounds good.
If you go to see the Stones and they don't play,
If they, I mean, dude, I was
they don't
on
play
meth,
Satisfaction,
and they
what are you
played
gonna do?
Fucking Sweet Virginia, and I'm just gator to the gills, best day of my life.
Geeter. What's geetered mean?
Gator to the gills, holding on to one.
dude.
But
I
yeah.
mean, yeah, and you'll like that old song. It's an ego thing, I think. I think you'll love that fucking old song if you see their reaction and you honestly take that reaction in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're like, this doesn't sound as good, it doesn't sound as heavy, it's not as, you know,
Structured right.
expertly written or whatever. But if you look at that person in the front row who's got the sitter and her husband's got his hand down her shirt, and you go,
They weren't either.
they
weren't put together.
that's what I'm saying. Like we gave them that night, you know.
And look, we're already. I don't want to keep y'all too long, but I do want to ask this just because y'all are musicians. At the standing point now, being this age, and what's the songwriting process like? Who writes? Like, how do you? Hey boys, like I got this banger, and y'all come on in. Let's work this out. Or how does the songwriting shit go now? Now that you're established, y'all got your own lives, families, and shit. But how do y'all like? Hey man, I just wrote this fucking banger. Come to the studio. Let's crank it out. How's it work now?
I mean, it kind of works the same. It's always worked, which is unconventional. But generally, most of the guitar and like structure comes from me, and most of the vibe and the drums come from Aaron. And if you put us in a room together, like we'll have something to be like, what do you think?
Yeah, like
and
me.
then Chris,
Yeah.
our keyboard player, will come in with starts and like loops and things. We're like, let's build something off that, which you could kind of tell based on how songs start. And then we just kind of go. And I think in the past we all lived together or lived close to each other in town. So I'd always be writing and always be demoing stuff, and then we'd always be at the practice space. We have to now kind of make it more of a priority. It's like visitation rights rather than like a nuclear family.
The structure shit you were talking about, the deadlines.
So now we have to be like, when's everyone free? Check with your wives, check with Aaron's schedule, all this. Now let's have 8 days. Now we all have to make sure that even if your dad's dying or even if your wife's leaving you, I need you locked in for these 8 days because it's the 8 days.
Yeah.
Where before you could just fuck around and be like, this sucks and I'm burnt. I'll see you tomorrow. Now it's like, you got 8 days. You got to do something.
Which is good and bad. It makes you a better writer because now you got to expedite. Right? Pretend you got an hour next week and you got to figure it out now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It
makes you a better writer.
Parkinson's law. You'll
Makes you
take
really
as much
focus.
time as allotted. So if you say 8 days, we're going to get a lot of work done in 8 days.
And I think it aids and abets in a bad way to like what we were just talking about. Where your first record's your best because now you're doing it in a time frame because you have to.
Yeah.
And before you could write 10 songs over 2 years in between going to Taco Bell and Hooters and playing 10 shows because it didn't fucking matter. You know what I mean? Like, and now it does. And I think that also hurts you. It's both. I'm a better writer now. I write 5 songs a week in Nashville for
Helps
country
and
singers. You know what I mean? Like that's my day job. Like I do it I can write a song in 4 hours. I do it all the time. But it's different than what we do. Like what we do is like it's a different kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think for me, like, I don't know the last time that I wrote a demo like I used to and then brought it and everyone's like, great, what do you need me to play? You know, like I have a demo of Writing on the Walls in GarageBand that I literally programmed drums in like 2003, wrote bass, guitar, everything, just didn't have any vocals. And it's almost the song on the record, which is one of our bigger songs. And now if I write a whole thing, I'll even lay down some like vocal ideas because I can manipulate my voice and make it sound dark and just be like, what about this and this? It never lands. Like I think Spencer said it. He's like, I don't want anyone to come pre-fight. I want to go in raw and I just want everyone to be in the room. And the first note that we write is when everyone's here.
That's dope.
Kind of like, don't go home and spend 2 months cooking 5 demos because they're not going to hit me because I wasn't there to experience it. And I think that's rational. You know what I mean?
No, 100%.
And I think that's also maybe not the best way to do it. Because when you're in a room, when you're vibing like this, right? Like we're having fun, you're grabbing beers, we're doing our shit. We think this podcast rules. You know who's going to know if we actually talked about anything worth talking about or laughing about? The person who's not here, the objective ear.
Yeah.
So I should be able to send you a fully complete demo and blow your mind. And if you need to be in the room and high on your own supply to buy in, maybe that's not a song worth putting out. You know? So it's like all of these ideas come through all of us, and there's not one right way.
Any and all things are acceptable, but art, like what you do, what we do, it's all art. And I feel gay for saying that, but it's true. Yeah.
Please just don't say it 3 times or that fucking woman will come out of that closet.
No, but like honestly though, like it's all subjective. What's the woman doing in the closet?
Jessica! You just hear.
Look, I know y'all got to wrap up. I do have one last question. The fans called in. They were saying, ask this question. The little pushover, comb-over style hair, is it ever making a return?
I'm 42, Lazer.
Everybody's fucking asking about it, dude. What do you want me to do?
Dude, that stuff's coming back. Not for us, though.
Yeah.
It is on trend, though. It's crazy. I mean, same he was talking about, like, Suicide Girls when we were on Warped Tour. They were like the only fans before there was the internet.
Yeah. I've been cutting my wrist.
And now he's got, what do you call him? Chuckle, whatever?
What is it called again?
Chuckle fuckers.
Yeah.
Buckle bunnies.
And everything's coming back. And, you know, it's cool.
I don't think I'll ever have the swoop haircut again.
You're fucking joking, my ass. Are you serious?
I don't think I could.
God damn it.
You wouldn't do it one time?
Huh?
You wouldn't do it one time?
The nose rings are cool, but
I
the
got a
fucking
dad
swoop
bod. I'm
haircut.
42.
Yeah, that's his line.
That's his line, the hair, not the nose rings, the fucking hair, huh?
Yep.
You son of a gun.
I heard Joe the other day, Rogan, talking about how bad nose rings were. I don't remember the context, but he's like, that guy has a nose ring. Like it was a huge problem, and it made me feel weird.
What?
Because you got 3 of them.
That's what I'm saying. It made me feel weird. I don't know who he's talking to. He's like, that dude had a fucking nose ring. I was like,
oh no.
Yeah, wasn't it like you're the only person I know that I like with a nose ring or something like that?
Yeah, there's a guess. And Joe was like, it was wild, and that made me feel weird. I was on the treadmill. I was like, God damn.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I guess that I might.
I mean, look at you're talking to. You're in good company, dude. We all look wild.
Yeah.
Except for my man.
Nose ring.
It's kind of weird in my community. If you have a nose ring,
You're funny.
yeah, but then also Tupac had one too. So
You're funny. What's that mean?
Gay.
yeah,
Yeah. You're happy.
Yeah.
You're happy. Yeah.
But Chris Brown got one too, so I don't know.
That tracks.
Yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
you either funny or you a ladies man or some shit,
Oh,
or you
I'm just
trying to
a-
be like Tupac.
I
you
like
funny?
Tupac, but I don't know. I don't think I'm
I
funny.
mean, I got my dick pierced.
Right now?
That's stupid.
Do you have a Prince Albert? Do you have to sit down to pee?
Yeah, I got it through the skin, not the head.
Was you on meth when you got?
Huh? No.
How old is this piercing?
It's, aged.
What do you mean age? Did you get it like during the pandemic because you were bored? Okay, it's older than
Have
that.
you had it since you were a kid?
I might have for a while.
You got it on the oil rig?
Well, not out there, but when I was working.
Why you get that?
Huh? What you mean?
You saw somebody else's dick was like, I want that, or you was like,
I was like, well, let's see.
What was the logic? What was it going to add?
I don't know.
Hell yeah.
It was,
A thing to do.
it was the mid 2000s. What were we supposed
We had
to
a
do?
guy one time. We had a guy one time that had his dick pierced and it was stretched out,
Oh, no.
gauged, and he used to wake us up on the bus by hitting it on the counter.
Oh, like some change.
his gauge dick.
Yeah, gauged.
Yeah.
Big. I'm talking about big old silver ring. He'd hit that thing on.
Oh my God.
He was very funny.
Sounded like a little cat trying to get outside, knocking on the door.
How you gauge your penis?
Buddy, I don't know
Brother.
the answer to that question.
Brother.
So you just saw through his dick.
Yeah.
No. It was like
you saw through his dick. Darius. What the fuck?
Yeah.
How you
If
gauge
you get a piercing, it just becomes translucent.
Yeah, dude.
no. It's like a big.
It's a see-through dick.
The ring was almost like as big.
It looks
around
like
my
a
little finger.
jellyfish, dude.
It
You
wasn't
shine
like
a light,
no.
right
He's talking
light on
about
it.
an ear gauge. You can see through.
Yeah.
This was like a solid, and it was
Bar.
a.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
just
a Prince
thicker,
Albert.
Like you just keep
Dude,
putting
it was
a thicker ring.
It was a
in.
little bigger around than a pencil. Like the. I mean, the weight on that thing.
Yeah.
And he just
Y'all kept him around for an
Dude,
alarm clock.
he's cooking with real gas.
he'd hit that shit on the top of the counter. Pop, pop, pop. You'd hear him doing it.
Wow.
It's time to get up.
Yeah, that's the crazy stuff we did. We were all like virgins running around being like, dude, this guy,
Hey man, knock your wiener
he's
on the
got
counter
metal
again.
on his wiener.
Knock your wiener on the counter again, boy. Yeah, that's
This
that's
is too
strange,
cool. We're crazy.
You tell me you won't get your dick pierced for the show?
No,
I would pass out, dude. I passed out when my wife
wouldn't
got
do
an
it for
epidural.
Did it hurt?
Fuck yeah, it hurts. Your dick.
Did it bleed for a
What
little
kind
while?
of question is that? Did it hurt?
No, because some people.
What?
No, because some people like that shit. Like I met a guy the other day. He's like, I like.
Yeah,
it.
but if you
I
like
the
pain,
of a
it's still
tattoo.
pain.
Yeah.
All right.
Did it hurt? Nope, didn't feel a thing.
Cool, man. Thanks.
Talk to me about the new album. Plug your shit. Where you gonna be? We'll wrap it up here. I know I don't want to keep you boys.
Oh,
too
yeah.
long.
Thanks for having us. Super
yeah,
fun.
thank you.
Coming, dude. Yeah. How was Chris Williamson yesterday? Good friend of mine.
It was great, man.
He's a good guy. Huh?
He's a great guy.
super British, super handsome, but
Yeah.
super British.
Real good looking.
yeah.
Yeah, real good looking. We ate about 30 nicotine. No, he's got
toothpicks.
He's got nicotine
Yeah.
toothpicks. We ate about a bag of
He's
them.
always on the new.
And Andy promised that he was going to bring us some. He still hasn't.
Yeah.
Dude.
Who? Well,
Typical.
Go ahead.
Freaking Zinbad.
Go ahead, say what you're gonna say because it's good.
no, I love him. That's my boy.
But what were you
No,
gonna say?
I thought he was Jewish the whole time. He's Egyptian. I did not know that. Then I thought his sister was Palestinian. I didn't fucking know what's going on, dude. I'm just happy to be here.
We just put a record out a couple months ago called "The Place After This One."
Nice.
Yeah, we're going on tour with Papa Roach in the fall. It's the second leg
Second leg.
And Rise Against.
and Rise
oh,
Against.
nice.
Yeah,
Stacked fucking.
yeah. Underoath777.com. All the socials.
Like,
and-
subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Do it now.
Literally, though, if you're listening to this and you see how we got here, just jam the new record one time through
Oh,
and tell me what you think.
Yeah.
I literally think it's hard for people that detach, but if you can hear the reason why it's detached and different, I think it's worth a check out.
Fucking A.
Aaron already told you it's not our best. We don't expect much.
that's not what I said.
Yeah.
Love you, Lazer. Goodbye.
Love y'all.
Spinning around, dude. Darius, you good? Where you at? Where they can find you? You going out on tour? What you
Yeah,
got?
you can find me on Instagram, Mr. Darius Bennett. When am I going on tour? I know I'm going with you to Boston and Philly later on this month.
And maybe Vancouver. They let you into Canada? Are you
Yeah,
kidding
they
me?
let me in Canada, man. My DUIs are off my record.
Let's go.
All right.